as you might have known, it's been an incredible Christmas for virtual reality. The Oculus Quest sales went. How much of that is for interest in virtual reality itself is to be known. Because let's face it, a lot of people would probably be getting an Oculus headset because they can't get a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X/S. Sales for the Oculus Quest 2 apparently hit around 10 million, or the estimates for the quarter results will be about 10 million. How much of this are going to be long-term VR users has to be seen. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they will be. I'm hoping this is going to be the new generation again, more people into virtual reality. It's going to become more mainstream. We're going to get more games. We're going to get more experiences, and it's going to be a good time all around. Not all of the developers. A lot of developers were putting on Twitter and things that their sales were spiking on Christmas. They made more sales on Christmas Day than they did the entirety of 2019, for example, which is incredible, which is great. That's what we want to see. However, there's some smaller indie virtual reality guys that did not see that. Oculus was the most downloaded app for a few days, for a week. Fair enough, obviously, it's not going to stay that way. It's everybody getting their new headsets and getting it set up. But did you know, on a random side fact, TikTok is now bigger than Google. More people use TikTok than Google. And when you think about that, that's absolutely insane. A lot of VR devs are doing great. Look at these spikes in sales. That's incredible, because we don't have a lot of developers in virtual reality. And if you're a developer for virtual reality, you ain't going to be a millionaire. There's probably 5 to 10 developers that are probably doing well for themselves. There's more coming around. But if you were going in to be a game developer and you picked virtual reality, you weren't going to have a good time. There wasn't a big market. You weren't making a lot of money. So the fact that all these devs, some big, some small, are seeing incredible Christmas spikes in sales means that they're going to be able to make future games. You're going to get more content. If this didn't happen, then you get all the clickbait. VR is dead. But now we got this. It's going to be good times. It's going to be good times. At least that's what I'm hoping anyway. Whether the retention is there, according to, actually, he's right here, Ryan Engel, he has some statistics on the retention of virtual reality for the people that have got his game specifically, and I think it was something like 80% have used their headset within the last month, which is actually quite a lot. A lot of people are just saying oh yeah, all the kids are on VR now, but how long until it's just in a cupboard? They're saying in a month or two it's going to be just be thrown in the back of the cupboard. But hopefully not, seeing as most of them will have the Oculus. Probably most of them don't have a gaming PC. So they won't have too many issues with PC VR. They'll just be playing the Oculus native. And let's face it, that's pretty damn awesome on its own. And if you're not getting any of the technical glitches, you're gonna love it, yo. You're gonna love it. It just depends how much they're into it, and if they get the right games, they've got the right friends to play with, and they don't feel sick with it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be the future. But I'm looking forward to what experiences and games are going to be coming out and what headsets are going to be coming in the future. The big kicker for me is still comfort. I can still only be in VR for so long. And I think an issue unique to some countries is the drop-off in summer. Because for me, especially this summer, I mean, I'm in Scotland. It's not exactly crazy sunny over here, and it was too hot to play VR. It was quite simply just next level, way too hot to play VR. Even with a fan, it was just it was too uncomfortable to sit, because we don't have air conditioning. Our country's just not built for that, because we don't get heat until the last 5 years we started to get heat. So you're just sweating everywhere, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just a horrific experience when you're in virtual reality. I think that's going to be a real kicker for it in our kind of countries.